Welcome to Blind Grilling. On this episode, we're going to be smoking up some ribs. Got 2 slabs of ribs here. We've already removed the membrane off of them, getting ready to season them up. Put them on the big green egg for about 4 hours, and juicy goodness. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. All right, folks, we're here with our ribs, and we got some salt, pepper, a little paprika we're going to be putting to it. But we're going to start by rubbing it down with a little bit of grapeseed oil. Just go ahead. All right. Just kind of give something a little bit for this seasoning to stick to. Let's go ahead and do this one. All right. So we're going to rub this down with some grapeseed oil. We're going to, well, in fact, before we turn those over, I'll go ahead, and what I've got here, like I said, there's paprika. It's I did pretty much close to 2/3 cup of pepper and 2/3 cup of Himalayan, some cracked pepper and Himalayan salt. And then I added, so that's, basically you're looking at 1.5 cups that I've got here for these 2 ribs. 2/3 cup, I say 1.5 cups, my math is bad. But anyway, 1.33 cups. So of fresh cracked pepper and Himalayan salt, and then added to that was 4 tablespoons of paprika. So we're going to get that on here really good. Got it?
Yep.
Okay, let's. It says just turn them over. Let's
I've got this one.
pick it up this way so we don't try not to lose. Got it?
Paper stick tape.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Put your arm there. So, some of it's going to fall. Turn this one. Got it?
Okay.
All right. Let's get some oil on it. Okay, go ahead and grab a little oil on the other one there. Got it? Probably a little more over here. Man. Go ahead. Put our rub here on this. And once we get this rub on here, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it back up in the saran wrap, and then some butcher paper that we've got. A little bit more here. And then the final thing on one of these we're going to do, go ahead and wash your hands washed up. She's going to wash her hands, and on one of these I'm going to have her grab a tablespoon of brown sugar, and we're going to sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar on both sides of just one of these racks of ribs for some folks that we'll be having over that maybe like it a little bit of sweetness to that. So and that's pretty much it. So once we get that with the brown sugar, we'll wrap these back up, put them in the fridge, and let them set overnight, and take care of everything else tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and just get a tablespoon, and let's get a tablespoon put on this side up here. You get it? Almost. Okay. So, picked up. Just sprinkle it on and all over the end. And then once you do that, work on getting that saran wrap. Get it?
Okay.
Got that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Got that down a little bit here. All right, do that side. All right, so we got our rub on here. We're gonna wrap these up, put them in the fridge, and let them set overnight. And tomorrow, probably around 1 or 2 o'clock, we're gonna fire up the egg and get it set to about 225 degrees. And we're gonna let these cook for about 4 hours or until they start to pull away from the bone. So we'll be back tomorrow. All right, folks, so we're gonna plug up this unit, Flame Boss 200 here. Find there. All right. So that's gonna come on. In the meantime, I put that so I wouldn't lose it. I don't remember which one was the pit probe. That's probably the meat. I'm assuming it'd be the pit. Can you, I suppose you can see that?
Yeah.
That's the pit. Okay. So there's the pit probe is connected. The way I usually run my pit probe is I actually come up and go down through this particular my daisy wheel, kind of close it off all the way. It leaves just a little bit of air because of the cord, and the default seems to be 225 on that particular on the Flame Boss 200. Messing around with it, we set it to 230, so I don't know, because it's been unplugged, if it's going to go back to 225. We'll test that in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, make sure I know where my cord is here. In the meantime, I'm going to add some apple wood because we're cooking ribs today. So I'm going to add some apple wood, and then I'm going to put in my plate setter. That should be enough for today's cook. Set that down out of the way. Make sure I don't grab any wires here. Am I good?
Yep.
I'm gonna put my plate setter in with the legs up.
No wires.
Put in my grate. Get the ribs ready to come out. I'll put a drip pan down underneath there. Go ahead and close this egg up. That's out of the way. Alright, so there's that. It's set up. Got the fan connected down low. So, what we're going to try and do is see get connected on my phone. Reload. Online. All right, it's at 230 degrees. Pit temp says that it's at the actual pit temp is 153 degrees, so I'm able to tell that. All right, and I don't have a meat probe in there yet, so that's nothing. So there it is on Safari right now. It's telling me what the pit temp actually is, what the what I want it to be, and we'll just kind of give this a chance to kind of work and get that temp up to 230 degrees. And in the meantime, we'll go get the ribs and get them ready to come out and put on with the rib rack. So there is information I'm able to get and take in and monitor with my phone, with VoiceOver, with this Flame Boss 200. The difficulty is if I want to change anything. Right now, I'm not being able to actually make the changes. So anyway, we'll get things set up and we'll be back in a little bit to see how it's going. All right, we're going to open up the egg. I'm going to put my rib rack and I'm actually going to leave the drip pan just like it is here. Right there. Okay, so now, while we get those open, let me close this. Is that going to work? Okay. So let's get these ribs opened up. Kind of move that here. So they're on saran wrap, so we're good there. Alright, so we're going to get these ribs set in here on this rib rack. Make sure we got it in decent. Applewood. Ribs. Woo. Smoke's getting to me.
You want to wrap the other one?
Yep. Yeah. All right, we're going to finish getting these put on the egg. And like I said, we're at 230 degrees. They'll go for about 4.5, 5 hours. We'll check them every once in a while, spritz them with some apple juice. But other than that, they should turn out absolutely delicious. So we'll check on them after a while. Thanks for watching Blind Grilling. Okay. All right, folks, so we've got our 4 racks of ribs on the Big Green Egg. They have been going for probably 5 hours now, and they, I believe, are done. So we're getting ready to pull them off. We're going to put them on the platter, but this is the finished product. We're going to take them in, and we're going to enjoy. I appreciate y'all watching Blind Grilling, and remember, if you're looking, you ain't cooking.